Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through. Well, there's the clearance. That's a little off target. Neymar. Played into space. Emerson Royal spots it and intercepts. That's really well cleared.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Now it's Bruno Henrique, and he's got the beating of his man. Bruno Henrique! Goal! Flamengo! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Flamengo have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rincon. That's a good ball out wide. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's going for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Rincon. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Played with speed from back to front. Nicked it back promptly. Probing pass. Good ball over the top.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saul. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. They're urging him to shoot. Crosses it in here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bruno Henrique. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. De la Cruz. And it's Jorginho. He's in space and looking for options. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's forced to go back. Emerson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Look at the space. Shot at goal! Finds it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Swung over. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Neymar picks it up out wide. Nice control. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Luis Araujo. Nicely worked. He's picked his way through. Big chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Flamengo can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Flamengo carrying a one-goal lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. And he's going direct. That's a fine save.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's had it nicked away. Neymar. Some resolute defending there. De La Cruz. Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving on and making good progress. Still just a single goal between the sides. Gets into some space. And this is Neymar. Luis Araujo. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. 60 minutes played. Rincon. Jorginho is the guilty party there. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Teremos uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Nice physical challenge.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Emerson Royal deals with that comfortably. Now it's Bruno Henrique. And it's Neymar. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him, shapes to shoot! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Knocks it into space. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Not the most accurate pass. He's found a way past. Has a shot! No, not quite.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It could be in here. He's through. It's one-on-one. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Bruno Henrique. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
And with that, could be danger here.
Foram indicados 4 minutos
Rincon.
de acréscimo.
Now, can they get him away? Just about within shooting range. Pulgar. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that's it. Flamengo pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in a manner... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And a chance! Goal! Flamengo! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. And the pass is intercepted. Out to the right.
There they go, hunting again.
Lino. Lino. Now it's Bruno Enrique. Looking to play him in. Lino picks it up out wide. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Can he finish? It is a fantastic goal. He's got himself an absolute peach. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect. Bruno Enrique! Oh, split lack of reaction.
Bruno Enrique is offering a wry smile there.
Cleared without hesitation. De La Cruz. Chance for a shot! They've done it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence...
Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he gets rid in a hurry. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's found the way past. Great ball. And the finish! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Zico is standing over this one. Zico! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight.
Oh, what a mistake! No, that's been intercepted. And it's been shipped out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Has a look and plays it forward. Plenty to aim at here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Lino wins the duel this time. Oh, that's fabulous. Threads one in. He's had a shot! Goal! Flamengo! And they get themselves in front! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Zico. Now there's a fine ball. Nicely aimed pass. Gets a good foot in there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a good spell of possession, this. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he latch on to this? Foot in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Bruno Enrique. He's found a way through, and the shot! He has done it! And right on half-time, that is telling! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. Oh,
Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the kick. And we've reached half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Flamengo in front after a half full of excitement. It is raining goals here.
Por favor, peguem os bilhetes que vocês receberam na entrada.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Shapes to shoot! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
that's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Real chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that is one way to stop him. Tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, what a ball! Now, this could be a chance. He is through here. Can he finish? Out of play for a goal kick. De la Cruz. Spread neatly. And he's in on goal. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Now it's Zico. That has been cut short. Zico. There's the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Flamengo have their second corner now. And he's gone looking for safety. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Bruno Enrique. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
How many? Just how many? Shoots! Flamengo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chance, surely! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's being urged to decent chance! Flamengo have their third corner. Oh, well played. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. And he's worked it through. And it's made its way to him. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's burst through. Saul. He's a sharp little ball here. Everton in acres of space out wide.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 5. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
Saul.
Camisa 29. Substituição
And the
no
shot!
Flamengo.
Oh, terrific save.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Zico. It's Zico! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Aimed beyond the defence. This looks promising. Chance! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Zico! In for the pieces! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
It's a searching pass. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think we have a very exciting player, Peter, in the shape of Memphis. A very instinctive attacker whose playing style is often improvised and quite impulsive. OK, he's been accused in the past of being a bit of a ball hugger, but that's gradually improving.
Bruno Enrique! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Carrillo. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. De la Cruz. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That has ended up in no man's land. Passing is crisp and sharp. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's made, it's Bruno Enrique! In he goes again! Goal! Flamengo! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Flamengo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Emerson. It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There's the crossfield ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Memphis Depay. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Corinthians really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
He rises! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's clever. Look at the space here. There's the shot! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Andre Carrillo wins the duel this time.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Ambitious ball here.
Flamengo really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Corinthians, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's good running with the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, another save.
Memphis Depay really can't.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Flamengo, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Flamengo carrying a one-goal lead. That's a good ball out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, it's come loose. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Memphis Depay. Well, they've got it again. Played out towards the right wing. De la Cruz. And that's another good win of the ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Now it's Bruno Henrique. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Flamengo needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Corinthians are looking to go forward now.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
He's onside. Shoots! It's in! Corinthians are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Love chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Saul clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shot could be on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
De la Cruz.
And he's found a way past. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Andre Carrillo. Andre Carrillo has it out wide and in space. Luis Araujo. That's good vision. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for the run, and he plays one through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a searching pass. Pass is just off target.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's slung out wide. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Memphis Depay. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He has found the way through. Depay delivers. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And he's intervened well there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Great chance! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Camisa 2, camisa 18, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 5, camisa 29.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Corinthians complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And he's picked out the run. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Everton. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball swung in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And we're done. Flamengo played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Delivers a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Saul, he's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And they can counter here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front.
It's Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Played in deep. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And the pass is intercepted. That's good running with the ball. And it's Saul. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Flamengo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Knocks it into space. Juan Perez. Looking for the run. He's found a way through. Now, what about this cross?
Oh, good ball!
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that's put paid to a promising move. That has been cut short. Looking to play him in. Looks shot at goal! And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out towards the flank. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Flamengo heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ambitious ball here. Luis Araujo. Now it's Bruno Henrique. He has found the way through. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Neymar. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Flamengo are down to 10 men. Tries to play it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Bruno Henrique! And the keeper has... And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Flamengo 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 13. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 27.
Good read, needed to be. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Flamengo are having a ball here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the shot! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause...
He's had a shot! He has done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. The real chance! Really well taken goal.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much. He's gone for goal! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's just a little long. Saul. Santos looking to pass their way through. Chance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break, no shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been won straight back. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's got away. Oh, that was vital. He was looking wide. Chance here to counter. Pass somewhat off target. And the keeper's given it away. He's on it, can he get away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Luan Perez gets over and intercepts. That's a nicely shaped ball. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Santos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Santos playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them.
Substituição em andamento.
Looking for options for movement. That's really well manoeuvred. That has not gone well. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. Saul. Stood up well to him there. Looking for a runner. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Luis Araujo. He's shifting through the gears. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Flamengo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Everton charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside! And a chance! Oh, taken with style! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And the through ball. Saul. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. Poor robust challenge. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. Big chance! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition.
Oh, shooting chance! Takes aim and crosses. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tries from a long way out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. Carvajal pokes it out wide. It's a lovely, neat pass. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Van Dijk. He's away. He's having a go. And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Bartasaghi. João Neves receives it in a wide position. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's real chance! Goal! Cruzeiro! The breakthrough strike! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Grêmio finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Grêmio look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Scholes. And here's Suarez. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing.